Sarah Hawley bringing you this week's Northland News. Congratulations are in order for the TAPS art team on a great weekend last week. Ellen Marsh received 5th place with her senior portfolio and 6th place in painting, while Molly Sayers received 2nd place in on-site drawing, 5th place in seek and sketch, and 6th place in computer rendered art. Students participating in TICSIT are reminded to keep studying because TICSIT is happening on April 7th through 9th. Yesterday, I had the opportunity to speak with Miss Williams about next week's chapel. Hi, I'm Sarah Hawley, and I'm here with Miss Williams, the teacher sponsor for the Student Council, and she has some very important information about next week's chapel. Miss Williams, what can you tell us about what's going on next week?
Well, Sarah, next week we are really happy to have a group called Invisible Children that are going to come and visit our school during chapel next week.
And what does Invisible Children do?
Well, Invisible Children is an organization that is designed to help children that are forced to serve in rebel armies during times of war. And in particular, they're focusing their efforts on Uganda right now.
Okay, so if people want to come to next week's chapel, what do they need to do?
Well, if any parents want to come to next week's chapel, they're certainly invited to come. We hope that a lot of people do come. The only thing that they have to do is register in either Building 1 or Building 7 and get a visitor's pass, and then they're welcome to come in.
And what time, what's the date and everything?
The date's Wednesday, April 6th, and the time chapel should start around 9:20.
Okay, is there any other information anybody might want to know?
Well, they're bringing materials to sell to help raise funds, and we're also Student Council is also going to be presenting a check to them. But if anybody's interested, they're going to be selling T-shirts, and they can also, parents can also, and children can also buy the DVD, which inside the DVD, there's the DVD itself, and then 2 bracelets that are made by people in Uganda. They look like this, and they come in different colors, and it's one to keep and one to share. And then the idea is that you pass that message forward.
All right. Thank you very much, Miss Williams. If you have any other questions, feel free to email Miss Williams and find out some more information. Thank you, Miss Williams. Now let's see how AJ is doing with the traffic.
There's a bus. Hi, I'm AJ Ortonstone here with your traffic. Coming up is a bus that was almost hit yesterday. There it goes. Looks like it's safe. Looks like all of the children inside are safe. That's a good thing. What's not a good thing is all these speeders that come around here thinking that this is their playland. No, it's not. This is in front of a school where children attend. And you know what? We don't need to be endangering those children. So, people traveling on this road, don't go above, what is it, a climb, like 20? Yeah, don't go. Basically, don't go faster than Keaton Hart can run. Okay? Back to you, Sarah. Traffic guns. Bam.
Thank you, AJ. We now go to Armani with the weather.
This is your weekend weather forecast provided by the National Weather Service. For this weekend, expect very warm temperatures in the mid to upper 80s with partly cloudy skies. Wind from the south will strengthen on Sunday in advance of the incoming cold front on Monday. This will bring highs down in the 70s by the beginning of next week. Until then, keep your eyes on the sky.
Thank you, Armani. Parents who need a break might find themselves taking advantage of the upcoming Parents' Night Out being held by the class of 2012 to raise funds for prom. The class will entertain elementary children from grades 1 through 5 from 6 to 10 p.m. Pizza will also be provided for the children. The event will be taking place on Friday, April 1st in Building 6 at the secondary campus. The price is $25 for one child from each family with $10 additional per child after that. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to contact Lisa Williams. For those interested, students can now sign up for the Iron Kids Summer Program. This year, the Iron Kids Day Camp will be held at the NCS Secondary Campus from June 6th to August 5th. Please contact the Summer Camp Director, Betty Acosta, at bacosta@northlandchristian.org for more information. One of our reporters, Chi Cow, was able to speak with Mr. T about the upcoming senior trip. Here's Chi.
All right, seniors. The only thing left really for senior trip, besides finishing school and graduating, 2 things you need to know. Number 1, before you can go on the senior trip, all of your penalty fees, if you have any textbook outstanding, anything on RenWeb that hasn't been paid, has to be paid before you can go on the senior trip. So make sure as you go out throughout the checkout process coming up in the weeks ahead, make sure all of your school fees are paid. Even if you go and you pay for the trip, but you're not paid at the school, you are not going to be able to go on the trip. Second thing, next week outside here in the hallway, we're going to have a sign-up sheet for seniors, 4 people per room, First come, first serve. So start looking for that next Tuesday. Sign-up sheets will be on the wall here. That's it. See you in Disney World.
Thanks, Chi. Now it's time for the Week in Preview. The elementary school Scholastic Book Fair is from April 4th through 8th. Students and parents are invited to come shop for books. The 5th graders are going to the Bayou Wildlife Park on the 5th. They will tour the animal park and have lunch at Cece's. The middle school math counts are on April 6th in Miss Whittington's room. For more information on these topics, go to www.northlandchristian.org and click on the activities calendar. For the second year in a row, the baseball team is hosting the Cougar Baseball Crawfish Boil on Saturday, April 9th from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. The boil will be held at the baseball field across the street from the football stadium. Tickets are $10 each and include boiled crawfish, red potatoes, and corn. Sydney had the chance to speak with Miss Winnie about Northland's upcoming Day of Prayer. Sydney?
I'm Sydney Thomas here with Miss Winnie. All right, I have some questions to ask you about the Day of Prayer. Now, what is the Day of Prayer?
The Day of Prayer is an open invitation, a personal invitation for our Northland Christian School family to come and just celebrate the way God has blessed us and His presence here at Northland Christian School.
What day will it be held at NCS?
The prayer day is this Saturday, April 7th.
All right, what time will this be at?
The prayer day begins at 7 a.m. in the morning, and it continues all day till 7 p.m. And you can come anytime during the whole day and stay as long as you want.
All right, and where can the faculty and students come to pray?
We meet in room 500, which is the choir room, and we pray together. You can pray by yourself, you can pray with friend or family, and or you can come and just walk the campus. You can walk the track, you can walk around the football field, the soccer, the softball, or just pray over the buildings.
All right, thank you very much, Miss Winnie. Now back to you, Sarah.
Thanks, Sydney. This Monday and Tuesday was achievement testing for the lower grades. The standardized testing analyzes how a person is performing in their grade. The class is tested during the 1st through 4th period. Good job, guys, on getting through the testing. Now let's talk to Mary Bree about sports.
Thanks, Sarah. The varsity track team has a meet Saturday, April 2nd at Concordia Lutheran High School. The JV track team has a meet Thursday, April 7th. That's a JV qualifier meet here at Northland Christian. The varsity team has another meet Saturday, April 9th at Cypress Christian High School. Earlier today, I was able to talk to Zach Mitchell about him and the rest of the varsity track team.
So I'm here with Zach Mitchell, who is a part of the varsity track team, and I'm going to ask him a couple questions. So Zach, have you been to a track meet this year?
Yes, I have been to a track meet. I've been to 3.
Okay. And is this your first year in track?
No, I've been through track all through middle school since 7th grade.
Cool. How do you think you've done personally, not compared to the rest of the team, but like from how you've done before?
I've improved in my time ever since 8th grade, so I guess I'm doing better.
Good. What events are you in?
Mostly anything under a 400 and a 400. Anything over that I probably won't do.
And how's the whole team, the varsity track team, doing?
Whole team is doing really well. We can get better. We're going to do better. So I think we're doing really good.
Okay. Thank you.
The tennis team has no other tennis meets between another school, but they do have a district meet April 11th and the 12th. Baseball team has quite a few games coming up. April 1st, they have a game that's away at 6 o'clock against Fort Bend Baptist, and the next day, April 2nd, they have a game against Lutheran North, which is away and starts at 7. April 5th, they have a game that's away and starts at 7 against Lutheran North, and April 8th, they have a game against Concordia Lutheran, which is home and starts at 7. The softball team has a game April 4th, that's here at Northland, that starts at 4:30 against Pope John the 23rd, and April 7th they have a game which is also home and starts at 4:30 against Lutheran South. The golf team is done for the year, so good job golf team, way to finish off strong. The final 4 teams for the men's NCAA basketball teams are VCU, Butler, Kentucky, and Connecticut, and all those teams are playing this Saturday, April 2nd, so make sure you tune in and watch. That's all for sports. Back to you, Sarah.
Thanks, Mary Bree. The organizers of the Bama Youth Retreat needed an additional driver for April 2nd. The location is still to be determined. For more information, please contact Becky Poindexter. Let's go to Shelby, who's getting more information on the Holocaust project being done by the freshman grade.
Thank you, Sarah. I'm here with Miss Williams, and we're going to talk about the Holocaust project. How many years have you been doing this project?
I've been doing the project now. This will be the 3rd year.
What did the students do for the project? Did they prepare anything?
Yes, we do several different activities. We students will create a PowerPoint presentation, and we'll read the Diary of Anne Frank. We'll go to the Holocaust Museum. We do a lot of different things.
That sounds exciting. What have their reactions been over the years after that?
I guess students are pretty sobered after having learned about the Holocaust, because it really is so sad, and it's a difficult process to go through, but in the past year, students have said that of all the things that we do freshman year, this is their favorite thing.
That's great. Thank you. Now back to Sarah.
Thanks, Shelby. Now it's time for Today in History. On March 31st, 1889, the Eiffel Tower was dedicated in Paris in a ceremony presided over by Gustave Eiffel, the tower's designer, and attended by French Prime Minister Pierre Tirard, a handful of other dignitaries, and 200 construction workers. That's all for today, everyone. I'm Sarah Hawley, hoping everyone has a great weekend.
Physiology.